Hey, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We are the initiative, and we would love to stop this fleet from landing an army on Earth. But unfortunately, I don't have a fleet that can manage that. So we're going to have to deal with a terrestrial invasion in this particular episode. What has gone on since then? I'm not too sure. We're making some moves. That's not India. We're making some moves on India over here, trying to take over more control points. That's developing. Also, at some point, I don't know exactly how it happened, but Saudi Arabia had declared war on Turkey. We resolved that simply by unifying Turkey into the European Union. We still got our war with Japan going on, which we're slowly chipping away at. I might go and path that army home because it's getting a little low. Yeah. Alien warship land on Earth. There you go. Take me there. That's what I wanted. Bolivia. War with the alien administration. Sure. So, and this is controlled by the Academy. So if we went into the European Union, relations, Academy, I don't know why this is never alphabetical. There we go. Ally that way. United States. There you are. Confirm. Maybe China, because China's got some dudes just sitting around. Bolivia. Perfect. Okay. And what I'm going to do, especially with the Chinese troops who are not currently occupied, we're going to send y'all over here. Oh, do you not? Oh, China might not have an alliance through Brazil, but maybe Chile, which would be more convenient. Let's try that. Oop, I didn't mean to continue. Oh, hey, good. Control point. Nice. What a nice little bonus. Now, there we go. Deploy. Come on. A little easier with hotkeys. We'll be there in 30 days. Hopefully that's before the aliens actually deploy out there. What's China's military tech? I know I haven't really been investing in it, but I haven't been really in control. Okay, robot age is not too bad, actually. Because I think the US is 5.3? 5.4. Okay. And then, yeah, meanwhile, we're chunking over there. I've got some European dudes sitting in other parts of Japan, mostly kind of as a distraction, and so that they can jump in here a little sooner, although they are taking some chip damage in these areas, but mostly just trying to make things a little bit harder for them. Meanwhile, we have been getting a little bit hammered on the resources here. Partially is because of a bunch of our mines we're in the middle of upgrading. So there's that. Now, I have gone and claimed some more mines on Mercury. I do have my, what's it called? My marine cruiser. So I did some conquering of some mines on Mercury, and currently that fleet's on its way to Mars to pick up some stuff there. I'm hoping we get some more volatiles, because that's definitely going down, excuse me, quite a lot at this point. Which isn't ideal. You do have a farm, which is great. We could upgrade you to tier 3, and we may, but I'm not going to right now because we are a little shy on materials here. All those battle stations are eating into our metal count so badly. So I'm going to leave this be, but I'm happy that you are mining. Residential module, sure. I decided to grab the living module, which is 200 science, and this. Cabeza de Vaca. Around Earth. Wait, really? Okay, well, I still don't have the strength to stop that. So that's unfortunate. Okay, you've arrived in Dallas. Right, but you're probably, yeah, you had to go back and get some heals, so that's fine. Okay, you destroyed that. You'll go to Daniel Boone. Some of these should have defenses. If we take a look at Daniel Boone, so initiative, oh, not Venus, Earth. Right here. Yeah, we've got a couple of battle stations. I mean, with that in mind, you're going to get there in 1.9 hours. Oh, 2.49 days. All right, then no. Accept, auto-resolve, eat some damage. Yes, you got neutralized. But, now what do you look like? 1.1 You still have decent speed. Okay, so yeah, we'll lose that station. Now it's starting to get more expensive. Ah, Ring Core for Merc Shipyard 2. I mean, this was an expensive project, and we're not really going to be able to make use of this immediately. But so be it. Oh, and then we've got some orders to give. Okay. Well, I still want to keep chipping away at India, I think. So I still want to do a crackdown. And I've got lots of influence, right? Yeah. So I'll do a max strength crackdown. And then probably a max strength purge as well, in case the crackdown doesn't work out. Sure, we'll go overkill. You've got to go and burn an 8. Oh. What are our odds? No. Okay, so you're not going to do that. What you're going to keep doing is you're going to continue to advise the United States to get a little bit more mill strength, please. And I'll just toggle. Yeah, you can do a little defense. That's fine. Little other advising bits. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, that seems good. We're actually almost at our control point limit again. We might go even over. Well, not just on this. So that's 30. So yeah, we still won't be over, but that'll be okay. And then, oh, in terms of priorities, I'm kind of doing this. I mean, we've got a long way to fixing this, but I think it'll be the right approach. Just try to keep things more good and stable and things. We could just go and scavenge and things right now. I mean, our monthly income, our passive income's gone down, but I don't think it's okay. Lost annual boon. Dang. That's still fine. Down to 1.1. You'll get there in 12 minutes. Wow, that is a transfer. I wonder if I should try to engage you now. You have taken some damage. You're still quite a bit stronger than us on paper. I have 40. I try to go to another station, but I don't want to leave the shipyard open. I guess I'll just wait to see what you do. Yeah, you're still doing the destroy hab. And then?
I will help them.
I wonder if they're done.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
Making things safe for our people.
Defend. I need to collect. 12 minutes. Still have some persistent damage over there. And I. 2.4. I mean, no, it's just not going to work out. Damn. All right. Well, metal accruing. We're back up to 2 per month. 2K, nearly 2K per month. And the volatile's going up, which is good. Has arrived. Okay. Let's check to see if any of the armies that are sitting in here are heavily damaged. Looks like no. Okay. Keep it going. We're no longer at red on the hate meter, so that's good. So Long Range 2 is heading towards Mars to take on some more sites. Maybe I can go and just start building more stuff. Actually, before I do, what is the Ferrari Ford status here? If I'm going to build more stuff, I do want the Spaceworks to be upgraded. So now's the time to do it. Yes, let's invest in the material. Upgrade all those. Probably build more as well. What I may do here is go and put a fusion reactor on the solar and move in that direction. Minus 700, but we'll still have plenty, right? Another 300. That's kind of balanced. Okay, and then I still have some material. So if I went with... let's say I put another fusion reactor on one of these solars. Actually, I think I'll put 2. Oh, and then I am out of material. That's probably okay. We'll go that way. So yeah, I can't build any ships right now.
We've hit them.
But I don't have the material for it anyway. Oh, crackdown success. So I bet you we're probably at 99% on the espionage. Oh, wow. That's rude. Yeah, 99% over here. Okay. All right. Yep. Congratulations on your performance. That's lovely. Japan will end the war. No, I decline. Because we want total victory, and honestly, we're nearly there. Probably pull one of these guys out. Especially since we just added someone else. I don't think we need the muscle. And we don't want to lose an entire, like, all of our army if we get nuked. I mean, I'm assuming, like, you've got, this is crossed out, but where, yeah, you have 4 nukes. Okay. Shit, you have another one? God, you have a lot of armies there. This takes forever. This is why I don't do a lot of warfare. It takes so long. I guess I could nuke the site from orbit. New nano factory, which will, I suppose it's fine. Get the passive money going on again. Merc mine. Oh yeah, so-called empty, because originally I didn't have all the bits and bobs, but now I do. Is this the place where we got the nano? Oh, we can upgrade it to level 3. Not the highest priority thing to do, is it? No, I think I'll just wait, save the material. But this has got 4 battle stations and the mining complex. I mean, it's not the richest of sites, but... And then... Right, this is the same thing, because that's the same model. Okay, at least you got a few fistfuls, which is good, because that had definitely gone down some. You're back over there. There we go. We got another point in India. Actually, that's the last point, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that, and then... I mean, we could do a little oppression right now, just because it is looking pretty bad, but... We can just do some stabilized missions, and then, yeah, otherwise just work on bringing this better. Should I pump more into welfare? Bring down the disparity a little bit more, maybe. I mean, we're pretty split here, but I think that's probably okay. And then you guys are still going, and then, yeah, we've got the Chinese armies are on their way. Oh, we got the 1st Cavalry Corps here. Let's send this American division over there. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care too much. Where are you? Oh, this must be a war we inherited here. Yeah, there you go. Path those guys home. You're home, you're home, you're home. Okay, great. China's slight risk for an internal coup. Do they have a lot of unrest? Can we do the coup? Where's the camera? Thank you. Whoa, that is... I don't know if coup is an espionage job or a command job. I think it might be command, isn't it? What is even the icon for it? This is how little I use it. Coup d'etat. Yes. Uses military. China... No, we have no hope of doing it. Okay. We do have... Oh, yes, the alien asset, which we're going to ignore. So I want you to continue to do advising in the United States for the military boost. We could do a few more. Like, China's getting involved. Europe's getting involved over here, too. But I think having you do it is okay. And these guys here, I'm assuming there's still no realistic... No, we're starting at 0%, so the crackdown is not going to work. And even just, I'm assuming the direct purge is no-go. Yeah, all right. So that's fine for those two. You're here. I could go and work to grab some of these points again. We've done a little bit of back and forth. Is there a claims map mode that I can use to quickly see nations? We might have to do the India tech. I'm assuming we could do that and then have claims on some of these other bits. But we're kind of at a control point cap, so maybe we'll be fine. Do I just want to automate everyone? Because a bunch of you guys will do protections. Yeah, you got a few points to protect. You can do some advise.
Ready.
That has a lot of strife, which really I would use with the commander here. So I think stabilize is, yeah. Maybe I'll just do that instead of advising the US does tick. Let's bring the strife way down. Okay, I like that. And yeah, not in the red with the aliens. Probably a sign we're doing something wrong.
Things safe for our people.
Protecting our interest.
Lithium spray radiator, that's going to be nice for our ships. It's a small upgrade, but it's a decent one. Haven't gotten anything in a little bit here. I kind of like the damage control teams. I think, I mean, we'll go and grab those. I am wondering about doing some slug throwers rather than pure laser ships. I do like pure laser ships in that we don't have to worry about ammo, though. That is nice. Civilian fusion reactors was finally done, which is a nice little boost. We could build these. Again, I don't know if I need them. Okay, let's unlock the ultraviolet phasers, which we may or may not use. We do have a good amount of exotics. We could start to do that. Okay, alien army detected on Earth. And... oh, our troops aren't... wait, did you stop here? Did our access to Bolivia get pulled? Who controls the Academy? What? Did you break it? Okay, so you pulled China's access, but not America's. Hit that these armies are damaged. But we have to send something. That is double plus ungood. Oh, you don't have a navy, so you can't come here even if you do have access. Yeah, China's just sitting there. I could see. No. Oh, we've actually got a full rivalry here. Okay. There we go. Another mine comes online.
Things are cooling off.
Let's repeat and continue that. We could use a little bit more stability. Damn it! Completely missed that. Okay, Merc Shipyard 2. Yeah, so we've increased our shipyard potential, but we don't really have the means to do anything with it. Maybe I should pull more stuff out of Japan to send over here. Ah, that is so frustrating. Why did you do that? Just declare war on Bolivia from China. Ooh, who are you? Okay, no operations. You're actually, yeah, a good candidate for the ship. You'll probably move around. Maybe you won't even do anything. The hate meter has dropped down. Let's just wait here. Especially since we're unlikely to be able to catch them anyway. Yeah, they may have just changed their minds. Yeah, you are hurt. You've got to heal. There's a bunch of space works. Well, we know we're going to... well, we're going to want it at some point. I don't know how important it is. This would be 2 military at once. Parasite mass emitter. Oh, actually, let's unlock that. I don't know what it's going to do, but let's find out. Okay, American Army just arrived there. How is... their strength is currently setting at 7.5. Yeah, see, we weren't able to engage with them instantly because they slammed the door on our Chinese troops. So this is really less than great here.
Standing by for
Thanks,
orders.
game. Okay, well, we're going to have to go back to advising over here because we're going to need the extra
Offering
military
assistance.
stat. So we're currently sitting at a total of 6.36. Low Earth orbit, we've got the mountain warfare, local support, sure. Damn. I mean, Academy, this is your space. Why don't you have some troops over here defending this? Why are these so passive? You're really damaged. Right, and this one doesn't have a navy. Am I building a navy? That must be the Turkish ones. Yeah, okay, we are trying to build a navy there. But yeah, the troops we got from incorporating Turkey got pulled in. Ah! You guys are just standing around. Okay. Oh, you're on hunt. Hang on. Oh, we can deploy you there. It'll take you a while to get there, but let's try our best. Ugh.
Securing our control.
Making things safe for our people.
I will help them.
Repeat and continue. I can't do a permanent one because I might forget about you when there's something important.
Lending my expertise.
Well, that's rude. Although you're not very big. Okay, am I still researching something I want for the next tier of ships? Well, again, maybe I should go and do this. Unlock the ultraviolets and just... Yeah. Then I'm going to swap them this and take that. And we'll go for both. We are splitting our military research. But yeah, we'll try to do that. Okay. Another Marine division has arrived over here. 80%. Well, we'll try to keep getting you strengthened up. Okay. Clearly losing. We'll do as much damage as we can, and then if we have to pull out, we'll pull out. Because presumably they're going to try to occupy this to recreate the alien administration, is what I'm guessing. Okay. This one in Japan is below 50% strength, so I'm going to send you home. And this one here in Japan also. So we'll just cycle you out. Because it takes you a little while to leave. You might take a few more hits. This will give us a decent buffer so we don't lose you. And then our ground agents probably just staying with what they're doing right now. Yeah, there's nothing to burnate, nothing to investigate. That's going to be okay. Public opinion is good. It's high strife, but so be it. Overall, things are mostly getting better over here. And then if we were to... Oh, it's over here. Yeah, we need more of the Earth GDP. And right, okay, fully built surface base, all modules, tier 3, powered and active. Okay, well, Mercury... Oh, all modules lead tier 3. Do they need to be filled? Or is it just all modules at the minute? Might have to be filled. But all right. So we got a lot of work left to do there. Damage control drones sounds great. And yeah, not going to prioritize the exotic armor. I guess I'll go back to the Ferrocite mass emitter. That's still down to a 1. Those are both on a 2, which is fine. Okay. Anti-satellite test.
Offering
Fine.
assistance.
You know what make me like you a lot more, Academy? If you defended your own territory. That'd be great.
I will help them.
Okay, yeah. Keep repeating and continue. We need the extra strength.
Lending my...
And then when do we get to do another relationship change with... It's probably not going to be for ages. Oh, no. You're fine now. And back up to 100. I'm so confused. But okay. Deploy all these armies into there. All right. And then, yeah, we're going to keep babysitting. Is this one of the ones that's here? Yeah, you have taken a lot of damage. I think I'll have to pull you. You, go home. You are fine and are going to start coming over this way. You still don't have boats. Okay. Low Mars orbit. You're launching for a station, and that is annoying. Alright, lots of armies, although, yeah, we're being beat up pretty badly. Free duty? Sure. I think the one that's really badly hurt is the one that we're telling to go away. Yeah. And the rest are better. Ooh, it's going to be such a hard slog. Ah, okay. Long Range 2 has arrived in Mars orbit, synchronous orbit, which isn't necessarily the ideal spot here, because I think what we have to be in an interface orbit, and we're going to take some ground stuff. But actually, what I'll do is I'll move to interface orbit, so that'll take another 4 days. Yeah, I should have sent you there. I must have clicked on the wrong thing when I originally sent you over here. Because we do have the ability to deploy a platform as well. Yeah, well, we're not going to sortie anyone. You guys are just going to leave. Perfect. Well, no, we're on here for 5 days. Still in Earth orbit? That might make you more dangerous. Yeah, I don't really care about the sanctions. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to poop out a fusion platform. Thank you. And this thing, it's got a fusion pile, a construction module. That's good. And then what I might do really quickly, well, hold on. The power is on October 9th. Yeah, so I'm going to get one supply depot, which builds very quickly. October 9th, we'll get a supply depot, so we'll be able to restock over here. So this is going to be Mars, shipyard, and miscellaneous, but it's going to have some shipyarding stuff. I'm going to let this tier 1 build, just so that we've got the refueling station for long range 2. But then what long range 2 is going to do is you are going to... I might have to undock for this to be able to assault the ground... no, assault habs. There we go. We're going to just grab all the Martian bases. Ultraviolet phaser. Thank you for finishing that. And then... honestly, the boost to human armies would be good. I know we're splitting our Xeno research, but that might be okay. I'll bring this down. We'll focus on the cannon. And then, yeah, it'll be back in here. Okay, so we'll manage Yon base. Which I got plenty of water. I guess it's fine. We'll grab it. We'll probably be looking for an overall monopoly. That's just a tier 1 base right now. What I'll do is I'll rebuild... upgrade. Would it upgrade the others? No, it's just going to upgrade the middle part to the core, yeah. And then we'll rebuild the others, maybe. That was a fusion pile. Yes, I do want that. And that was a point defense array. Point defense array. Okay, sure. We'll build them both. They're pretty insignificant, but it'll be something that we can then upgrade afterwards, and that's totally okay. All right, so that's Martian base number 1. I still have plenty of material, so what you're going to do is you're going to assault and take another base. Ooh, this has got 36 defense dudes. Or no, I'm misreading it. That's the gunplay. You got 12 defense dudes, and yet still 100% chance of succeeding at this one. Yeah, you have no passive defenses. Grab that. Deploy a team to examine that. We're locked in on all the techs. Yeah, you're at Tiangong. We're just hoping you don't do anything very annoying. Nachi base. This is just a tier 1? I'm confused. Settlement core. Why does it say I can upgrade to a settlement core? That makes no sense to me. I wasn't on build, to be fair. Oh, maybe. Okay. Okay, so when you're looking at your installed modules, okay, it'll show you the ones you can upgrade that way. That would be to upgrade to level 3. Okay, first priority is just to get the things going back to level 2. We'll rebuild, obviously, the mine. Fission new. You are going to be rebuilt as a fusion array. Array. We do want you to have an admin node for the mining boost. I suppose we can still have an ops center everywhere. It's got support and everything. I don't need the mission control right now. Maybe I won't worry about that. And former solar array. Yeah, we're not looking to do this. I guess what we'll probably do is plan a couple of layered defense. Solar array, solar array. You're still working. That's destroyed. We'll do that. We'll have enough power to have a couple of point defense and the mine and that. And then I'm sure we're going to do more construction, more upgrading. Assuming we decide to bring it up to level 3. And I don't know that this one will. Especially if we're also planning to continue to assault Habs. And I think we should. We've got the mission control, and I've got the resources to rebuild one. So you can see the odds have dropped a lot because... there was a 97% there. It is tiny, but that might be okay. Because we don't have as many Marines anymore, which we will have to restock, which we'll get on in October, so that'll be fine. Deploy a team. There you go. Susan B. Anthony base. So we'll rebuild Tier 1 mine. You got a fusion pile, nothing. Okay, that is all you've got. I think we can assume we're going to want to bring this up to Tier 2. So what we'll do is we'll start upgrading the settlement core immediately. And then, yeah, Long Range 2 is still docked at Mars Shipyard. That's going to be fine. So in October, we'll do a proper resupply, and then we should be able to continue things from there. Oh. Yeah, I'll ally with Mexico. Sure. Sounds great. Bolivia and China ended their alliance again. Why? Why, though? I mean, yeah, I'm taking some bases and think, oh, I should ally on all my internal stuff. That should be fine. November, I can recycle it. Okay, well, I guess just the Chinese dudes, or the Chinese troops will just sit there for now, and that'll have to continue to be the case, and it's dumb, but what are you going to do? Okay, you're moving away in damage, you're moving away in damage. Okay, and then, oh, this army, oh, right, still doesn't have a navy. Okay, I might want to tear down the Indian troops, maybe leave, like, one army for some amount of internal pacification. You know, we're against Iran. I wonder if they'd be willing to peace out. Let's take one of our reps and set national policy over here.
Time to make our move.
I suppose push comes to shove, I could send all my troops over. Actually, is that what's happening here? Oh. Go home. Can you get there overland? No? How are you even here? I don't understand. Okay, well, we'll do that. I think this is going to have to remain fine. Keep fighting there. But yeah, okay, at least our mining situation's gotten better. I think we probably still need more volatiles, and I might have to look at more orbital bases. But for now, well, for now, I suppose I'm no longer snagging things around here because we're out of troops. I'm not looking to build more orbital sites. I just want the one as a bit of a base. I guess I could even be looking at some of the moons and stuff, but I think this is fine here. And then long range one is just chilling. And then tech-wise, well, actually, let's go and confirm assignments, unpause. There we go. Ultraviolet phaser cannons. I don't think there's anything else in here that are going to lead to anything we want to add to a ship. Maybe I'll queue up the battery farm for the environmental. I'll bring this down. We'll look at this internal stuff. And then, yeah, ship-wise, all I'd be looking to do is probably consider something like... Okay. Which ones am I mostly going? I'm not using the dread thing, which I think is fine. Although... So, this laser flag, or the laser with the salvage... Is this not the same class? Laser salve... I guess not. Okay, if I upgrade here, and not actually make an upgrade, because I'm probably what I'm going to do is drop the salvage bay on this one. And probably be like, I guess I can add more lasers, or... What we might want... You have a repair day, yes. Because there's Vanthus, but... These are the same, right? Yeah, if I go and do this, and add that... We'll go up to 600 Delta V. Which actually, what we probably want to do is be like, we don't need that much. What I'm going to do is drop my fuel tanks and get a lighter, cheaper ship this way. And then... Yeah, this is lasering all over Battleship. I don't know if we upgrade this one. Maybe what we do is upgrade the Lancer and put the main gun. Yeah, invalid refit. So this would just be a new one. Can I not rename it? Yes, laser salve. Not salvage. 400 DV. Right? So this is the no salvage version of that. The salvage one, I might want to drop one of the advanced laser engines to put the Hydron trap. But let's take a look. If we compare now... So this one is our new one and the salvage. First one's got more strength, but see, it's got way less mass. We're not really saving much on construction. A lot on water, though. And then refueling it's going to be cheaper because it doesn't need as much fuel per go. But that's already pretty nice, and we didn't actually upgrade any guns. If we look at, say, this Lancer laser, upgrade you. I mean, the drive situation is still the same. The power plant situation is still the same. The radiator... Oh, I didn't... Oh, actually, that would have been an upgrade, because I think this is tin droplet, which we're now going to obsolete, and really we're onto the lithium spray radiator, which is even more optimal. Okay. And yeah, we're going to drop... Oh, I don't know if our other thing had targeting... That other battleship might need to be fixed, actually. Here at the name so that it properly does this. I don't know if I drop those. I guess I drop one laser engine for the Hydron trap. Don't love that, but maybe. Ooh, armor-wise, what is this? Nanotube. Yeah. No, that's another upgrade, actually. Oh, we need to blank those and do that. Maybe something like this, I'm not sure. And then we can bring down the fuel tank still. Yeah. But before I do that, so our nose cannon is going to be the big ultraviolet laser here, which has the same targeting range. Yeah, the same targeting, but the base damage is going to be more. The cooldown the same? Actually, weirdly, the cooldown on this is 10 seconds. The cooldown on this is 20 seconds? But I think the long range... Yeah, okay. Armor effectiveness goes down at the longer ranges. So, I mean, these are clearly better, right? That's not really the question. And then I guess we'd probably do the same thing with the hull. Why not? Certainly, okay, the point defense arc laser can go away. Yeah, the cooldown is less. So, I mean, we're not using those on here. And then here we're doing one of those and one of those. And see, if we're investing in exotics, I think I will give you a little bit more forward armor than the old design had. I might go up to 60 here. And then we can afford to drop a lot of fuel. And yeah, we're just targeting about 400. There we go. Invalid refit, right, because it doesn't have the Hydron trap. But that's fine. Again, I'm not necessarily going to upgrade the existing ships. I just want to make sure we're building better versions of it. So if I sort by name, we're going to obsolete this old one so we don't build any more of those. But we're not going to look to upgrade. But maybe we build these Lancers. And these lasers, did I really not have... Yeah, okay, so I completely missed out when I was designing this ship. It's nice that it's got a lot of raw damage, don't get me wrong, but it is obviously critical that we have ECM and targeting computer on this thing. Obviously, absolutely critical. So we'll leave it with that gas tank. And you do have the 50 up front, and that's fine. Save design, come back over here. Yeah, we lost strength because our lasers don't pew-pew as hard. Because we lost the extra laser engine. However, our shots should be more reliable with the targeting, and we're more defensive because of the ECM. So again, I think what we do is we obsolete that. And then I don't think this Dread is likely to get built. So we'll do this. And yeah, maybe build a few of those, which I think... Can I build around Earth? No, they're unpowered. I could start building around Mercury. I mean, a lot of potential over here. I don't know, maybe. Okay, I've got to go and prune more of these and really decide which one of these am I actually building. Well, the latest things is that... And then these flag and salvage haven't been upgraded, but I suppose I can leave them in the list. So this is the regular sort of I just pew-pew all over, sort of point defense kind of thing. and then the straight shot with the Lancers. I feel like we might end up building a few more Lancers right now. And in any case, I should probably start. Maybe, like, perfectly balanced. Like, 2 Lancers, 2 of the regular laser ones. And then, you know what? One more flag over here for this ship? Sure. Although, then in that case, I definitely want to go and upgrade the laser flag. So the laser flag, because you're still in nano armor. If I do this, is this... Okay, this is a valid refit, so a new type of armor is valid. Oh, yeah, see, you don't have the ECM or anything either. Now, could you make do with the flag one? Maybe we pass on the targeting one, but keep the ECM for safety? I don't know. I think we do all of it. We don't want to get our guns shut down and then lose our point defense potential. And then if we're doing that, like, do I also remove this and then put on the Hadron trap and then, yeah, really cut down on these fuel tanks and do something like this? Is this a better design than one we had? The flag might justify having the phasers. What about the body weapons? Yeah, maybe I'll just get those. So then I go back over here. And we're looking for this old flag one to be obsolete. And then, yeah, around Mercury, we build one more of the flags. Like this. I like the pure damage of all just the laser engines. I don't know if we can cut out too many of those other things. All right, couple Lancers, couple of all-over lasers. And the laser flag is very similar. We'll start a new fleet, and then we're low on material, and I'm going to want to use these for more terrain upgrade, or like stealing more terrain and things. Actually, there's still some stuff to steal around Mercury. Maybe what I should do is, since I'm building around Mercury, let's build one more troop transport. Like that. There you go. And that's all it takes. It's not going to take very much to take those. And we'll do that. And we might, if we move out to somewhere like Jupiter, we might even consider moving against the alien bases directly. We might want more Marines to go and be able to take over the alien station. Well, you can't take over the alien stations. They let you blow them up in a different way. You can't actually claim them. So that's, I guess, less important for that. All right. Anyway, we'll put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.